Today, I'm going to be giving 20 quick tips for new Shipt shoppers. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Nakisha Wynn, and on my channel I help moms to find success with side hustles so they can go ahead and pursue the life that they want, honey. And if that's something that sounds interesting to you, do me a favor. Click on that subscribe button below and get notified when I upload a video. I think you gotta like the bell too. Do that for me, okay? So today, what I'm gonna be doing is giving 20 tips for new Shipt shoppers. Now, Shipt has kind of become a thing on my channel. Like, you guys seem to like when I talk about Shipt. I love Shipt. I think it's an amazing way to make some extra income, and today I'm gonna be talking to those new Shipt shoppers, because if your experience is anything like mine was, there's really no training, there's really nothing, you know. You just pretty much jump out there. At least that was my experience. I dived in, jumped out there and got started. I put a video up on my very first Shipt shop. It kind of showed you guys how it went. It was pretty much a hot mess. Yeah, I'll link that up above so you can see what I'm talking about. But in that first experience, I kind of fell in love with the company and with this experience, and I've kind of been talking about it here on the channel ever since. So I want to give you 20 quick tips if you are a new Shipt shopper. Tip number 1, which I think you got to do this anyway, that's complete the online training. Go through the training, actually listen, actually sit there and kind of try to take some notes and get something out of it, right? Find something within that training that you can say, you know, okay, that was cool. I listened, I got that, and have some notes that you can go back and reference if you need to. Number 2, join the Facebook group. Shipt has a I think it's called the Shipt Shopper Lounge or something like that. But if you go to Facebook and just simply type in Shipt Shopper or something like that, the lounge will come up. And when it comes up, it will tell you that you have to already be an approved Shipt shopper. I would suggest you go find that group immediately as soon as you're accepted with Shipt and go browse the group. In the group, they will give a lot of updates if things are happening, you know, whatever. There are a lot of tips in there, a lot of people in there talking, and it is a good resource for you to go and check out the latest and look up tips and, you know, kind of navigate your way through the Shipt shopping process. Next, I would say join a local Facebook group. You would be so surprised at the number of local Shipt shoppers that have Facebook groups. Wherever you are, Chicago, Washington, D.C., I don't know, Texas, go on Facebook and look up your local Shipt shoppers group. So simply type in Chicago Shipt shoppers and find a group that has, you know, a nice number of people in it and looks like people are talking inside the group, and request to join. You'd be surprised at the number of tips and everything that you can get inside those groups. People are talking to each other, giving each other feedback, and, you know, letting you know how to go through this process. That was one of the ways that was very helpful for me. I went and found my local Shipt shopper group. I would post questions, other people would post questions, or people would just post random advice, and it would be something that I was thinking of or something that I was struggling with, you know, and those questions and those tips inside of those Facebook groups kind of became my go-to. I would read them before I'd go out on my Shipt shops. I would read them after, and kind of got familiar with the company and the process on how to do these things. Go join a Facebook group. Next, get familiar with the app. So once you go through the process and you download the app and you do all that good stuff, make sure you take the time to go and read the facts section. Go on there and just look through all of the questions and all the information that they have provided inside of the app and get yourself familiar with it. Go look and see where they offer the shops. Go on there and look at the schedule. Just take a moment to go through the app and look for things that could be beneficial to you when you're out there in the field doing the shops. Also, get familiar with the Shipt process, and one of the biggest ways to do that is right here on YouTube. come to YouTube, type in Shipt Shopper, and look at some of the videos of the feedback that people are giving about their experience with Shipt. You'd be surprised at someone giving just a small little tidbit or a small little something, how that can help you when you're out there in the field Shipt shopping. You can think of, you know what, oh, I remember this person did say that. Oh, when she did that Shipt shop with me, oh, I remember she did say you have to scan it like this, right? So coming right here on YouTube and getting information and just watching other people's process can be very beneficial with your success with Shipt. All right, the next thing is know how to operate your phone. If you've seen my first video of my Shipt shop, you know I had a disaster of a time trying to operate my phone because it's not my normal phone. I have a separate phone that houses all of my apps and everything like that, and yeah, I was not prepared. So know how to operate your phone. If it's a new phone, if you're gonna do something like I do and take an old phone and use it for your Shipt, make sure you know how to operate it, know how to operate the navigation function on there, that the text messaging system is set up properly, that you can text in app, because those are some problems that I had when I first did my Shipt shop. So I'm trying to give you a little warning right now. Make sure you know how to operate that phone. Next, your shirt. You do not have to wear your Shipt shopper shirt. Contrary to popular belief, you just don't. If it makes you a little bit shy to go out in this big bold green shirt in the grocery stores, I would personally say, and I wish I had known when I first started Shipt shopping, don't go in your Shipt shopper shirt. For your first couple of shops until you get fully comfortable with the process, don't go with it. I can be a little shy and introvert myself, so going in the shirt brings a lot of attention to you. I'm not gonna lie. On my first shop, I had people talking to me and asking me 3 million questions that I didn't know the answer to. They are looking at you. They're like, oh wow, see, look, she shopped there. It can be it can definitely be a time. So if you are shy, or if you're not confident in your first shop, don't wear your shirt. You can keep it in your car. What I usually do is I live in a very, very hot and humid state, so I usually will have on a tank top, and I will put my Shipt shopper shirt on top of my tank top when I'm ready to go and drop the groceries off to the customer, because I personally feel like the shirt makes the customer feel a little bit more comfortable about who's coming to their door with the groceries, if that makes sense. I know if I was a consumer, it would make me feel a little bit more comfortable. So I usually, if I don't shop at my shirt, which I don't mind doing that, because I feel like sometimes the shirt is very helpful when you're trying to get assistance from the store personnel. They can clearly see that you're a shopper and they're much more willing to help you. But in the beginning, I would shop in a tank top, and then I would just put my shirt on when I was ready to deliver the groceries. So if it makes you feel better, don't go in your shirt. Next, and this is kind of the flip side to what I just said, the cooler bag, the Shipt cooler bag does not come with your original package when you get it. When you first get your Shipt shopper package, the only thing you get is a t-shirt and your card to shop your groceries. The cooler bag does not come with it. You do not get that cooler bag until you complete your first 30 shops. So on the flip side of what I just said, I can go in my tank top or in a light t-shirt because I have my Shipt shopper bag. And so my Shipt shopper bags, it says to the store personnel, okay, she's with Shipt, she has a question, she wants me to pull something out of the bag, she wants me to do X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna be a little bit more lenient to help her because I have my bags. But in the beginning, I did not have the bags until I completed my first 30 shops. So for me, it was beneficial having this shirt on because I had 1,000,001 questions, honey, and I didn't want them to be just shooing me off like I was any other person or whatever. So the shirt was kind of beneficial for that. But it just depends. If you feel like you won't have that many questions, or you're okay with just going up to them and saying, okay, hey, I'm a Shipt shopper, then do that. But FYI, the cooler bag does not come with your kit, so either have your own or complete those 30 shops within your first week or two, so that bag can get sent to you after you complete those. Next, I would say start close to home. When you first start out doing Shipt, I personally would recommend that you start with local stores that you're already familiar with and start with your neighborhood. My very first set of Shipt shops, I only set up myself in 2 regions to shop: my local region where I lived and one that's just outside of where I lived. Why? Because I was already familiar with those stores and I was already familiar with the area I lived in. So when it came to navigating to people's homes and just being comfortable with finding things in the store, it made me feel that much more confident in what I was doing, so that I could get back out there and keep going, and keep doing this process and build my confidence up. Because the more and more you do something, the more confident you get with it. And sometimes if you're not confident, the chances of you just saying, forget this, I'm gonna quit it, is higher. So start near your home with stores that you are familiar with, so that you can build up your confidence and get out there and do this thing. Also, in addition to that, get familiar with your stores. Even when you're just in there on your own personal time, or if you are Shipt shopping, get used to what aisles things are in and how the stores are laid out, because all of them are laid out very differently. Put that in your mind. Inside the app, there is a place where you can change around how the aisles are listed in your phone. So produce and, juices or whatever, however it is. I can't think of it at this moment. But you can reorganize those so that they're listed in a certain way, and you can shop them based on how that store is laid out. So getting familiar with your store will be very beneficial when you are doing this. Do that.